Danuta Hulajko, Naturopathic herbalist from Sydney. Today I'm in a magnificent field of St. John Wort. We are near Sydney, west of Sydney, in beautiful field of Hypericum. It's November 2015. Hypericum is one of my favorite herbs. It's in my logo. So Hypericum has many properties, and I will tell you how actually it can be used. So tincture is made of herbal tea from aerial parts, which is flowers, leaves and stems. So St. John Wort or Hypericum perforatum has antiviral properties, it's anti-leukemic, it's antibacterial, reduces blood pressure, it's antiseptic, so which means if there's a wound, can disinfect the wound, it's diuretic and sedative. It also restores nerve function. I will tell you about its implications and my applications in my clinic. It's actually antidepressant and anti-cancer. So how naturopaths would use St. John Wort in the clinic as in the form of tincture, as for menopausal neurosis, for fasciomyalgia. A lot of people have nerve pain or some cancer on the ganglia on the face. It's actually very good for nerve injuries and restoration of the nerve internally. Very good for sciatica. Sciatica is a pain, which actually nerve pain coming from coccus, the longest nerve, coming at the back of the leg, underneath the leg, and it's extremely painful and debilitating. So I use it for patients for sciatic pain. It's very effective. Also for any spinal concussions, ulceration, puncture wounds. Also homeopathically, St. John Wort can be used for puncture wounds. So it's very good to have in first aid kit. If you go outdoor, if you go hiking. St. John Wort tincture is also used for HIV, for AIDS, herpes virus, and hemorrhoids and depression. And so that's applications of the tincture. You can also make infused oil of St. John Wort. So topically oil can be used for burns, for bruises, for hemorrhoids, and for varicose veins, as well as for sciatic pain. And I had a patient for whom she had sciatic pain, which wasn't identified by the doctor. We established that actually due to her basically damage of her disc, deterioration of her disc, therefore it was pressing on her nerve. So I prescribed her St. John Wort oil topically. 2 weeks later, she came for consultation and she said, well, she was 76, actually she's 76, and she said, my varicose veins have disappeared. So this is just a proof that St. John Wort actually works on that as well. So remember when I was telling about the tincture can be used internally, when essential oil can be used for nerve pain, for neuralgia and sciatica and similar rheumatic pain. The only thing you have to watch when you take St. John Wort internally or topically, you have hypersensitivity to sun. Also use St. John Wort topically for psoriasis. So this is a picture of a patient, psoriasis before on the left hand side and after. So I have amazing history of patients with chronic psoriasis for 40 years, 56 years old woman, and 27 years old man. The woman had psoriasis on her head and on her scalp, and basically reaching serum behind the ears and on her scalp. And actually psoriasis with naturopathic treatment as well as St. John Wort oil actually has disappeared. The 27 years old man had psoriasis on the back of his legs as long as he remembered. In combination with naturopathic protocol detoxification plus using St. John Wort oil, actually psoriasis had disappeared. So we manufacture our own St. John Wort oil. So this is St. John Wort in almond oil, which actually we use for our patients. We also utilize St. John Wort in ear relief, which I've developed formula containing of mullein, St. John Wort and garlic oil, which is very good antiviral, antimicrobial for ears, in middle ear infection for infants, adults, This is beautiful St. John Wort. If I can have a close-up of flowers, just look beautiful yellow flowers. Fragrance, it's really amazing. You can actually dry some flowers and infuse it and drink. And my father used to treat us for stomachache. When my father was a herbalist, so we were infusing tea. So it's very, very good antimicrobial, was very helpful for us. So to get St. John Wort infused oil or ear relief, you can go to this website, www.healingremedies.com.au. Thank you. See you later.